What is up, IF Warriors? It's your boy Edward V, and today we're going to talk about MCT oils and how it can boost your intermittent fasting experience. Stay tuned. So one question that I get a lot from you guys is, what outside thing can I use? Can I use this vitamin, or can I use this liquid, or can I use this particular soap? Can I use, can I take this or take that? What can I take to enhance my intermittent fasting experience? Can I do apple cider vinegar? And I've been an advocate for some things, apple cider vinegar, and I've not been an advocate for others. Coffee. I don't really use any of those items because I like to do pure fasting in which I don't rely on any outside sources. But if I had to rely on one outside source, one thing that I would consume daily, mind you, while in your feeding window, but it still enhances your intermittent fasting experience from all the stuff that it does in your body, it would be the MCT oil. Some people might not even know what MCT oils are, but MCT oils are medium chain triglycerides. So there's short chain triglycerides and there's long chain triglycerides, but the one that you want is the medium chain triglycerides. Now, where do you find MCT oils? Where can you find the oils from MCT? You can find them in very small amounts in cheese and butter. You can find them in yogurt. You can find them in whole milk. It's fatty acids. It's fatty acids that you can find in small spots there. But where you can find it the most naturally is through coconut oil. You're probably asking yourself, then why isn't this video called Coconut Oil Enhances Intermittent Fasting Experience? Well, that's because in coconut oil, it's about 65% MCT oil. But MCT oil, the actual bottle MCT oil, which is any brand of any kind, wherever, is just pure 100% MCT oil, is taken from the coconut oil and concentrated just so that it is 100% MCT. And what MCT does to your body, according to the studies and the research that has been done, is pretty remarkable. Why? Because this is basically a monster in promoting fat burning. One amazing thing about MCT oil is that it is a fatty acid, but it cannot be stored as fat no matter what. So it could only be used for two things. It could only be used immediately for energy, or it can be released from your body because you're not utilizing as energy factors. So if you just take MCT oil and go to sleep, you're gonna excrete it out somewhere. Either you're going to pee it out, or you're going to do number two and it's going to come out that way. But no matter what, it's one of those two things. It will never store in your body as fat. It cannot store in your body as fat. Even though it has calories, it cannot store it in your body as fat. Now, will it break your fast if you consume MCT oils during a fast? Yes, it can break your fast. It will raise your insulin. To me, anything that raises your insulin, even a little bit, will break your fast. So I highly recommend that you use this for when you're just about to get out of your eating window. It's probably the best way because it does suppress your hunger. So you can basically replace apple cider vinegar with this because it's a hunger replacement. And one beautiful thing about it, unlike apple cider vinegar, and I'm sorry for anybody who loves apple cider vinegar because I think apple cider vinegar is awesome, all the things that it does, but MCT oil virtually has no smell and no taste. And that's just like music to my ears. So how does it get used as energy so quickly? What it does is it goes from your intestinal membrane right into your bloodstream, moves directly to your liver, and then transforms into ketones immediately, instantaneously. The moment you consume it, it turns into ketones. Because of this, it actually assists in specifically reducing your body fat because it increases your metabolic functions. Yes, that's right. MCT oil by itself can go into your body, move so quickly, turn into ketones, and because of that process, also increase your metabolic functions. Plus, it has no taste and no smell. This is seeming like a win-win-win-win situation when it comes to MCT oil. So if I had to pick a oil or a thing to consume, it would be MCT oil, basically because of everything that I just mentioned and what it actually does in your body. Coconut oil does those things to some effect, but it isn't as potent and as strong as MCT oil, because MCT oil does not get stored at all as body fat, does the whole process and increases your metabolic functions. It's just probably the most perfect oil or liquid or thing that you can consume. Other things that studies have shown for the MCT oil to do in your body is experiencing better digestion, balancing hormone levels, fight bacterial infections and viruses, absorb fat-soluble nutrients from various foods. On top of that, it suppresses hunger and gives you energy. So many pluses and virtually zero minuses for MCT oil consumption. Now you're thinking, okay, well, what do I do? How do I consume MCT oil? Do I just drink it right out of the bottle? No, no. You don't just drink it right out of the bottle. You can, it is an oil as any other oil, as olive oil, as coconut oil. It's an oil that you can utilize. You can use it to cook food. Some people, what they do is they put it in their smoothie drink. They put like a tablespoon inside their smoothie, they mix it up and they drink it like that. Or you could just do the apple cider vinegar route that a lot of people do, and you just take a tablespoon and drink it just like that. It's up to you. No matter what you do, know that it won't be stored as body fat and it will be doing a lot of beneficial things in your body. If Edward V had to choose anything, one thing to consume for him to assist the body fat burning with intermittent fasting, it will be undoubtedly MCT oils. A lot of people that do the ketogenic diet do utilize MCT oils because it is a fatty acid and it helps a lot. And just because it is a more of a ketogenic diet kind of thing to consume doesn't mean that you can't strategically consume it for your intermittent fasting experience. And that is what I'm advocating in this video. Just a quick note, I am not sponsored by anybody who makes, sells, or distributes MCT oils, and virtually they are all the same because they are basically just one thing. It is manufactured, it has to be taken from coconut oil and then made concentrated so that it is 100% MCT oil, but you can buy any MCT oil and it will give you the exact same effect.